The Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders has decided to include something known as Internet Use Disorder in their next edition. Now, they haven't already considered this a mental illness, but they have listed it in the manual as something that should be researched more and looked into more. And part of the reason why is because they're noticing that more and more people are becoming dependent and addicted to the internet. So just a few cases for those of you who want to understand this a little better. Couple was arrested in 2010 after they neglected their child. Their child died because they were playing a video game that required them to take care of a virtual baby.
No, that's the thing that was so trippy about that story. Mm-hmm. It wasn't that they were just playing Dungeons and Dragons online or Warcraft or whatever you folks do, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, it was they were taking care of a virtual baby while they let their actual baby starve. That is so beyond cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I don't need this. A totally different category.
But I feel like that's obviously on the extreme end of the spectrum. When I think about, you know, just the average Joe, people who are on the computer every day, they seem like they're, you know, high functioning people. Mm-hmm. I am noticing some differences. People have a hard time concentrating. People have a hard time remaining unplugged. Like for me, Actually, you know, you do have a short attention span. Huh? Most people do, and I'm wondering if, you know, all of this technology has something to do with it.
What was this story?
I can't concetrate on a movie without, like, I get antsy, you know? I want to.
No.
I do, though.
Okay, yes and no. Look, kidding aside, yeah, look, I don't know if it's my nephews, I don't know if it's the whole younger generation, but they're like, oh, this. There's like 7 things going on at the same time. They're in the middle of a sentence, they move to another sentence, they go back on here, they're like, oh, right? And so I see that. I don't know, maybe it's internet use disorder or whatever, IUD, which is kind of funny. Okay, or it could be 100 other things, right? But what a part I'm not buying is you all of a sudden getting like ADD because you've been on the internet more.
It's not all of a sudden. It's a gradual change that I'm noticing. If I'm in the car, right, I can't just, like, if I'm a passenger in a car, I can't just sit there and enjoy the ride and speak to the person who's driving. I check my phone a billion times. I'm wondering what's going on with email, what's going on with text messages. I constantly need to be plugged, and when I'm away from the computer or when I'm away from technology, I feel strange. I feel like I'm missing out. Like there's something that I'm missing and I gotta get to it right away.
That is 100% real, and that's what a lot of people feel. And that's why now when you go to dinner, everybody's on their iPhone.
Yeah, it's
like,
horrible.
No, dude, I'm right here. Okay, mm-hmm. Like you need to get plugged into me. Perhaps not. Perhaps you should go back to your iPhone. Mm-hmm. But no, I hear you on that, and that's a phenomenon that is widespread.
Right.
No question about it. And look, some guy did an experiment. We almost did a story on this, where he was going to stay away from as like part of fasting or something. He was going to stay away from technology. He like nearly lost his mind like 2 hours into it. Was like, no, give me my cell phone, God damn it. Mm-hmm. Right? So we all need to calm down, but it's too late. It's everywhere. And you can't just tell people to calm down. Once they get hooked on it, they get hooked on it. And as anybody who's ever been hooked on anything knows, that doesn't end well.